morning, good morning. It's so weird. That's so weird. Good morning. I don't know. Some trucks just parked out there. Like, I have my computer room window open. It's weird. Just parked across from my house. I needed a break. That actually happens quite a bit where people will just park here and just sit in their car and, like, I don't know, mess around on their phone or do something. I always like equate it to the healing energy of the land and the energy that work that I do here on my property kind of draws people to pause. So then I should not get weirded out if people pause and just sit in their trucks. Good morning. Anyways, I have my Nelly appointment today. I missed an appointment, so I just got these done 2 weeks ago, but I'm going to get them done. No, I'm not answering that. Potential spam. You're gonna mess up. That is gonna, if it glitched out, it's because I put it on Do Not Disturb. I get so many spam calls. Like, I'm talking like what you normally get as an average person, like a couple, maybe like you get 2 or 3 a day or something like that. Like, I'm talking 20 calls a day. Like, my phone number is out there, my business is out there, the Google business is out there, and I get so many calls, and it's like Comcast, or do you want to sell your property, or your auto insurance, blah, 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 blah. It's so annoying. So I never answer the phone. That's why you need to leave a message or text me. But the spiritual message of today, I have to be fast because I'm going to get my nails done today, and I'm excited. Today is August 6th. You are not broken is the spiritual message. You do not need to be fixed, nor do you need to become someone else's version of perfection. You are a human being, experience the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Accept that you are not damaged. You will sometimes feel broken and sometimes feel more together than you ever dreamed possible. But either way, you are an extraordinarily complete person, strong, vulnerable, and alive. You, my dear, are not broken. You are exceptionally human. And then up here, I pulled some things too. Somewhere along the way, many of us begin to live our lives through the lens of what others need or expect from us. We take on roles, mothers, partners, employees, caregivers, and in the process, we sometimes silence our own voice to keep the peace, avoid disappointment, or feel worthy of love or success. But hear this, you are not broken because you can't be everything to everyone. You are not failing if you're tired of living for someone else's dreams. You are not selfish for wanting a life that feels like your own. This message is an invitation to gently ask yourself, am I becoming the person I long to be? Or am I shaping myself to meet the demands of those around me? And then the truck's gone. Maybe he was the one calling. I don't open till 10, and if you're coming, you're gonna have to deal with the husband because I'm gone. Or am I shaping myself to meet the demands of those around me? When your identity becomes too entwined with what others want, your children's expectations, your partner's comfort, your boss's goals, you risk slowly disappearing into a version of yourself that no longer feels aligned. You may begin to feel resentful, lost, or deeply disconnected from your own personal journey and spirit. Now is the time to come back home to yourself. You don't have to tear everything down to rebuild your truth, but you do have to get honest. Let this be the moment you stop trying to become perfect in someone else's story and start becoming powerful in your own. And then I've got a couple journal prompts for you guys to do. So if like this message definitely resonated with you, write down these questions, screen record this part, come back and journal later. Hopefully without the buffering and the buffering part. So, who am I when no one else is watching? Who am I when no one else is watching? What part of myself have I quieted or hidden to keep others comfortable? That's another thing when you're on your healing journey and like you're coming out, and you're like actually finding yourself and stuff. Like I'm becoming a whole new person. I don't know, like that's gonna make people around me who are used to me being the Sasha that everyone wanted me to be, maybe they have an identity crisis of who I am. Does that make sense? Like maybe while I'm finding myself, or while you're finding yourself, it can disconnect the relationships within your home because you're becoming a different person and they have to adapt to that too. So we have to be patient with them trying to figure out what the heck or who we are again. Are there areas of my life where I feel more like a role than a real person? There's lots of areas. The mom life, but that's why I'm trying to control the house around me and just absolutely destroy it, declutter it, get rid of stuff. If I haven't used it in over a year, it's gone. If I don't plan on using it within the next 6 months, it's gone. Like I want it so easy for me to clean and pick up after and find stuff that that's part of my life is super organized. Like who am I waiting to tell me that I can throw away the not the waffle maker, but those little stupid things you get at the fair, whatever, if you can see what I'm saying. But like I haven't used that. I used that one time when we were first married, like gone. If I need to make one, I can get a Ziploc bag, make the batter, cut the Ziploc bag, and go like that in a frying pan. Like, some of the appliances that you have are stupid. Go back to having just a couple and get rid of the rest. What am I doing? I don't need 52 appliances. Anyways, but that's because I'm in the kitchen. I have finished the living room and the dining room, and now I'm in the kitchen, and it's interesting. What dreams or desires have I placed on hold for someone else's benefit? I think that I don't have them placed on hold. I think that I'm just not taking the time to... I mean, maybe when the kids are in school, I can do more learning, extended learning. What would choosing me look like in this season of life? Where do I need strong boundaries, not to shut people out, but to keep myself in? And am I shaping my life based on what I want or what I fear losing? What I fear losing. That's one of the things I talked about earlier this week, I think, was in manifesting a new life. Get mad at the internet because we are in retrograde and it is fine. In manifesting a new life, we are essentially disconnecting from our old life. So make sure when you're manifesting your new life that you include the people that are in your home, or that you include, like, make sure you're manifesting correctly. I want my home to go stronger together, not apart. I want my home to be a part of the new life that I'm manifesting. Some crystals that will be super helpful for this week are pink tourmaline for self-love and emotional healing. There is lepidolite for calming. and helping in reducing anxieties. It's really good for emotional mood swings too, for all of us women, because the moon thing is coming up. Sunstone for reclaiming personal joy and power. So that is the spiritual message of the day. The one thing that I did pull, I pulled one card to see about the vibe, and it says, the moon phases align with your desires. Make a wish. So remember that the Lionsgate portal is on Friday. If you're not attending the sound bath, make sure that you are doing something to manifest. Like Troy is definitely working really hard towards a certain goal. So I said, make sure that you do something specifically on the Lionsgate portal to manifest, like whether that's you sit down, you write a letter about why you're wanting this thing that you've been striving for so hard, and burn it, set intentions, put it somewhere special, whatever you feel drawn to do, so that you, because the moon phase is super powerful. A lot of people are feeling it, feeling its effects. The earth has calmed down for the last couple days. I haven't gotten a bunch of the vibration notifications, which is really nice. But now we're gonna have the moon affecting us. The earth is probably like, I should pull back a little bit because the moon's about to get fierce. So it's crazy energy right now. It's funny because Cutler was wearing a beanie hat like almost all day yesterday, and Troy was making fun of him and saying, take that off, it's 1,000 degrees, what are you doing? And I kept having to tell him he's intuitively protecting his crown. If he wants to wear a beanie hat, let him wear a beanie hat. And he's like, he looks homeless. And I was like, well, maybe he gets cold, or maybe he's protecting his crown. Leave him alone. Maybe he's protecting his energy from you, Troy. Leave him alone. So anyways, I have my nail appointment this morning, which means I'm not done until like after 1 o'clock. And then I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy stuff and make nachos tonight. And then I'm going to continue. Nice. I'm going to go to the store after my nails and get stuff to make nachos. And then I'm going to be back home. So essentially you could do some shopping like from 5 to 7 today probably, if you needed to do shopping. Have I made up my August schedule so that you can schedule your Reikis, distance Reiki, and readings? Nope, I have not. I'm sorry. I have not made up my schedule. I don't know. It's probably because the Lionsgate portal, like I'm just gearing up towards that. So I'm not really... I can only handle one thing at a time right now, okay? But I will make up a schedule and get some people on there, okay? Okay. You guys will have to, I don't know if you were on here before, but you'll have to listen to the spiritual message. It's a lot about telling you to reclaim your power and that you're not broken. And are you living this life for you or somebody else? But I have got to go. I'm going to make a couple more posts and then I'm going to go to my nail appointment. These are about to be spookier. This was cheerful, but now I want some black. Love you guys. Bye.